Hello everybody. This is Sheila with Simply Simple Creations by Sheila. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope this cross-posted the way that it was supposed to. I'm on my page, but I'm on for European Excellency. I am now I have an affiliate with them I have an affiliate with European Excellency, and I think if you type Europe, hashtag Europe in, you will get the link to my shop so you can get this paper if you like it, or check out any of their other papers because they're totally wonderful. And then I'm also an ambassador for Totally Dazzled, and I don't remember what my hashtag was for that one, so I'll have to figure that out and put it in the link or in the comments because I forgot. But if you go check out my link tree, it'll be in there. So anyway, tell me hello when you're popping on. Y'all, I've got a headache. I'm trying to down some caffeine. I spent the night with my granddaughters last night, and so their mom and dad could have hey Amanda, hey Griselda, so they could have a night away, and they didn't have any caffeine in their house. She had coffee, but she didn't have any sugar or cream, and I can't drink black coffee, so you know, that's not happening here. Hey Marcy Lynn, hey Carol Ann. Are you feeling better, sister? I hope so. Sorry I haven't checked on you. So I'm pulling this out because I'm going to paint this frame up and then do some things with that. So anyway, hello Ruby. Hello Melissa. I sure have missed you. I hope you're feeling better. So I'm going to start out. This is the Dollar Tree frame. We bought stock in these. Hello, my wonderful, amazing friend Jason. Thank you, Carol Ann. Hey, Miss Ruby, you are the light. You always bring a light to my face. So I'm going to grab a plate right here in front of my face. Couldn't find them. I'm hoping I don't have to get off. I think I got everything I need. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Joanne. So I'm going to start with New Surface. It is by Plaster Paint. I have an affiliate for them, too. Not part of European Excellency. But, oh, Kathy, thank you so much for that. I'm trying to get back in it, and I keep saying that, and then life keeps happening. So, you know, I'm doing what I can to get back up and in here. I still need to make that video of the bracelets because everybody's asking about it. But, y'all, it's really easy. It's just basically threading beads onto some fabric. Hey, Bailey. How's your head? Mine's hurting now, if that's any consolation, but mine's hurting because of caffeine. So, lack of caffeine. Oh, let me turn my heat tool on because I'm going to need that, or my glue gun. AC still not fixed. Another company coming tomorrow. Oh, bless your heart. I know what that's like. I'm thankful mine happened in the beginning of spring. Hello, Michelle. So we are going to take this New Surface and put it on this frame because these frames do not like to hold paint, even if it's chalk paint. They just don't love it. So we're going to go ahead and put that on there. Hello, Betsy. How's Dad doing? Hi, Darlene. I know I'm on awfully early, aren't I? I'm usually not on this early, but it's Friday night or Friday, and I just figured we'd come on and do it early. So, and it's this time that I picked for European Excellency. So, again, if y'all are just hopping on here and you want to check out any of her papers that she has, they're wonderful. The weather is nice and not hot. I know. Never thought you'd be happy for rain. Hey, Chelsea. I get it. I remember when ours was out not that long ago, and thankfully it was cool. And I'm kind of dabbing this on, y'all. I don't care what this first coat looks like because this is just New Surface to help the paint. It gives the paint something to stick to. So that's all we're doing here. Thank you for those stars, Kathy. Hi, Hope. Hope, your package is going in the mail Monday. I am so sorry that I have not got it to you yet, sister. I still haven't even got with Stephanie to give her the check. It's been so crazy, but it is going in the mail to you Monday. So be watching for it. I'm just thankful the weather isn't miserable today. Hey, Renee. So what y'all been up to? I feel like I haven't been on here in a long time. I'll be on again Sunday for sure because we have Oklahoma gals. And y'all, we have a new Oklahoma gal. Lynn is coming to town for that. She's living in town, so she is in Oklahoma. Thank you, Carol Ann. Girl, I got some grays going on. I don't know if the camera hides it or if y'all can see my glitter. But I got some glitter hair right now in the gray. And I don't think I'm gonna cover it up. Hey Denise, thank you for sprinkling. Hi Trudy, hello my sweet Deanne. How are you feeling? I keep asking everybody how they're feeling. They may not want me to. Oh, thank you for giving me grace, sister. Because it should have been in the mail a long, long, long time ago. I'm just very slow. Life keeps happening. I've got 4 packages I've got to mail out. So, 5. Gotta get those done. Try not to have drips. I don't want the drips for sure, but just making sure I get all this gold covered up. Probably gonna add a little bit more gold into it. Thank you, Gail, for tinkling. Hello, Diane. But, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what, working with 2 little girls, usually you can put on, like, give them their breakfast and put on a movie for them, and they'll sit there and they'll watch the movie. But not today. They wanted to help Gigi work. So they had to help me set up the set up the computer, and then they wanted to be right on my lap. They were not wanting me to work. And I get it. But Mom and Dad had a good time out, and I'm glad for that. They needed it. They don't get to do that very often. Plus, they're still building their house, so they just needed a break. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. Thankful that I have a job where I can do that. Hello, Miss Gail. Maddie said, "I'm working at me." She was working. They were on one today. Millie said, "Gigi, Mom's not coming home, and I'm going to live with you and Lynn forever." Lynn wasn't even there this time. But she loves Lynn. But who doesn't love Lynn? We all love our Lynn. Hey, Mel. Hey, Debbie. Thank y'all for sprinkling and being here with me this afternoon. I know, like I said, it's not my normal time. But, okay, I'm trying not to get my fingers all over this. Y'all don't mind my fingernails. I know they look terrible, and that's embarrassing, but we are going to get our nails done as soon as I'm done with this live. Cindy will be over about 5:30, and we're going to run and go get them done before they close, because we are all in desperate need. I wasn't going to do them while we were cleaning out that garage. There was no way I was going to do that. So, I had a whole different idea for what I'm doing today. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Danae. And hello, anybody that I've missed. I know I've missed quite a few of you guys. But I did have a different idea, but it didn't fit. So I'm going to show you this frame I was going to use. It came from Temu, y'all, and it's really good. Too old. You're never too old to dye your hair. Hey, Sister Lynn. So this frame is what I was going to use, but this is too wide right here for the paper that I'm using, and I'm not a very good blender. So I know I did. I wiped it off. Bailey, I get paint all over me. All over me. You know, I get it all over your table. You know the drill. Bailey's poor table. It's never going to be the same. We're going to have to, when I go, one of these days when I go, we're going to fix her table. So I'm trying to get some of this that it puddled in a couple of places. So I'm trying to get the puddles out because I don't want it to be thick. Oh, big spot on top. Oh, I sure did. I see it. I see it in the camera. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm going to use the camera to paint it because it doesn't have to be. Isn't it pretty, Danae? Thank you, Michelle. I think I got it that time. Think I got it. Get this paint back off of me. It doesn't matter because I don't want to go in there with really funky nails. The other day I was using, I don't know if y'all were on here whenever my finger went right in the Hey Cecile. I was using my wax and my finger went right in it. And so I think it was this finger was stained brown for a few days. So it finally came out. So that was good. So at least I don't look like I've got like dirt underneath me. I look clean. I love these frames, Kathy. These come from the Dollar Tree, and anytime I'm at Dollar Tree and I see these, I pick them up. So we've got a bunch of them. They're plastic, they're cheapy, but you can make them beautiful. You can make them absolutely beautiful. So the paper that I'm going to use today is, again, from European Excellency, because I am doing it in there. Did you mean? No, I got it. I just missed it. But I'm going to be using this cross. And this is European Excellency, and it is EERP 5210. And I'll hold it up for you in case you want to take a picture of that number. That way, if you want to grab it, it's easier to find. But these crosses are for all the time, y'all. Hey, sister, I'm thankful for the cross every day of my life. So I love crosses, so that's what I decided to do. I was going to do a patriotic, I just decided not to. I couldn't find the right, board that I wanted. Let me see if I can find those papers real quick. But here is one of the papers that I got. It's a We the People, which is very pretty. And then I got this one, United States of America. And it's got the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, and the eagle on it. And then I also got this one, and I was going to make something for Terry for his, for our sunroom, his man cave. And I got this one with the eagle on it. And I like this one because I can stamp something in that banner. But I feel like you can do patriotic crafts throughout the whole year. I don't feel like patriotism is just for Memorial Day or just for 4th of July, right? Hey, Ellen. I love the cross, Kathy. It's beautiful. So those are the ones that I started out with, and I'm going to order more. But that's just what I got because I wasn't for sure what I wanted to do with this particular, I was supposed to be on last Friday, and I just wasn't feeling good. So I had to back out. And so she messaged me today and said, are you going to be able to be on today? I was like, absolutely. Hi, Christy. How's your new baby? Where do you get the paper? Anita, it came from European Excellency. European Excellency. Anita, how are you, my sweet sister? Are you recovering from surgery? I know I'm missing tons of people in here. I'm not meaning to, but I'm looking down the paint and all the things. So I gotta make sure that this is good and dry before I put my other coat on it. So I picked pink, and I'm hoping that this isn't too pink. I'm gonna dirty it up though. I'm gonna put wax over it, so it's gonna darken it, and then it's gonna highlight all of the pretty stuff on this frame. Oh, I got hair. Hang on, let me get my little tooth picker. That's what they look like. They look like the dentist cleaning tools. I think that's actually what this one is. This one's not a weeding tool. That out of there. Get that out of there. We don't need that. He's doing good. You babysit tonight? How fun. Yesterday, I had all 4 of my Oklahoma grandbabies. I had Cal and Blair and Millie and Maddie for a few hours. And poor Blair, bless her heart, she was so trying to take naps. And those kiddos kept screaming and fighting. And she just did not get a very good nap while she was with Gigi. But she was still so good. She is such a happy baby. She just reminds me so much of her mama. And I know I've told y'all that before. But she does. She is Tori 2.0. Okay, so I think that feels pretty dry. Ouch. I just put my finger in my earring. So I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to grab another brush. Whew. Hot. I'm hot. I stay hot, y'all. I don't know why it's even a surprise. Oh, yay, I was able to open that. Now let me get a brush. Try to decide what brush I want. I think I'm just going to use this one. Stir this up. This is Dixie Belle Soft Pink. And so we're going to just paint our frame. And hopefully this new surface helps this paint stick. It's supposed to. So that's what we're going for. And if I don't get all of the white covered up, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I mean, I'm going to try to cover up the majority of it. But if I have a place that's not covered up, it's okay, because we are going to go over it with the dark wax to make it match our paper. And then I've got a piece of bling out that we're going to put in there, because this is European Excellency and totally dazzled, y'all. Who likes bling? Y'all know I'm not a very big blingy girl. I'm not the blingiest of all the girls. I'm a girly girl, but I'm not a blingy girl. Is that even possible? I love to dress up and do all the fun things like that, but I'm just not big into bling. Are y'all blingy? Blingy folks? Like, Kathy DiDomenico is amazing at bling, and she's part of European Excellency too, and she does absolutely gorgeous. And I just am not good with it like she is, but she's a very blingy gal. She's a very beautiful gal. It is a pretty pink, isn't it? It's definitely a baby pink. So if you're doing a baby shower and you need some kind of pink, this is a good pink. It's called Soft Pink by Dixie Belle. Oh, I missed something that said down. Bailey's texting, but I don't know what she's saying. She knows I'm on the live. So what, y'all have weekend plans? We have, so my anniversary was yesterday. Terry and I, 16th wedding anniversary was yesterday. And of course I babysat, so we didn't get to do anything, which is fine. We really, I mean, we don't really do a lot for our anniversary. But you guys, and I'll take a picture of them and post them. I got home today, and Terry is not like the most romantical. Yes, I said romantical. He's not the most romantic kind of guy. Did I just get paint on my head? Probably. But I came home today, and he had the most beautiful bouquet of flowers waiting for me when I got home. And they're so pretty. I will have to take a picture of them and put it on there because they're gorgeous. But this weekend, we got married on my mother-in-law's 50th birthday. So she's 66 now. She had a birthday yesterday. Thank y'all for the happy anniversaries. And we're having a cookout and swim party tomorrow at her house. So I'm excited to go get in the pool. You love anything bling and glitter. I know, wasn't that sweet? That was so sweet. I wasn't expecting it at all. He tends to surprise me sometimes. So he surprised me with those. But he also knows that I'm one of those people who says, thank you, Kathy. One of those people who says, don't spend money on flowers, they just die. But I do like to get them sometimes. I mean, what girl doesn't like to get flowers sometimes, right? Even if it's not your thing all the time. Sorry, I'm getting that off there. Mine was yesterday, too. 40. Happy anniversary, Cindy. It was also Brown Eye Girls Crafting. Thank you, Trudy. I called her yesterday and told her happy birthday, and she was just in the most chipper mood. She said, I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm going to go get my eyebrows done. I think she meant her eyelashes, but I don't know. I got a few bumps and things in here because I dried this too long, but it just adds some goodness to it. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Thank you, Carolyn. It was sweet, Betsy. It was super sweet. We had this little chat the other day, and I'm hoping that my chat worked. You know, I mean, y'all know that we were separated this time last year. Well, I think we've gotten together about this time last year, and I think this is about the time he was in the hospital. But, you know, things have still been a work in progress, as they always are. And as many of you know, I have started counseling and therapy, and that has been the biggest blessing. And why? Well, I was going once a month because that's all they could get me in for, because I don't have insurance, so I use the Indian health insurance. And that has been just really good for me. So anyway, mine and my husband's anniversary is today. Happy anniversary, Michelle. Hi, Penny. This is a beautiful color. This is the boring part, though. Painting and drying, painting and drying, painting and drying. And I'm trying to do it in steps instead of trying to paint the whole thing. My hubby used to pick wildflowers and bring them in from the... Oh, Hope, that's so cute. I love that. I love wildflowers. Wildflowers are beautiful. I love, love, love wildflowers. we don't have very many like fields with pretty wildflowers. Hey Martine, our wildflowers around here are typically just weeds. They're just weeds. I don't know what else to say. Ooh. Thank you, Hope. Yeah, with Lisa with Brown Eyed Girls Crafting's anniversary is we share that with her as well. Miss Cindy. I think it was Cindy who said hers was yesterday. I'm watching, but while I'm on break of cutting the backyard. Terry's outside doing that too. DIY has a pretty pink. It's called Petticoat Pink. I think we have that. I think we have that one, Delina. I just grabbed the first one that I saw. Lynn and I have a ton of paint, y'all. Okay, I got to put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. I am going to do a demo on the bracelets, Amanda, I am. But they're literally tie bracelets. So the picture that I posted made it look like it was an all-in-one bracelet, but they're really just tie bracelets. So you can make them however big or small you want, and then you're just going to tie it in the back. But it's really easy. It's just you're beading fabric. It's so simple. Hey, my Tony. So, but yes, I'm going to do a video on it. Just a quick, it'll probably just be a quick reel because it doesn't take long at all. And y'all don't want to see me thread every bead or whatever. The hardest part was, because it was an afterthought, putting those little smiley faces on there because I had some little flowers, but they're like a plastic. And so you have to be careful with your beads because your hole has to be big enough. And if your hole's not big enough, they won't go through and it shreds your fabric. So I had to go buy the right size holes because I already had a bunch of beads and I was going to use those, but it wouldn't work. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I found some with bigger holes in them. They're a little bit bigger of a bead, but that's okay. Hey, Christina. So, but they really worked out well. They turned out really good. So I was not too mad about it. And I did forget my wax, so I am going to have to go over there and grab my wax. Of course I did. I always have to forget something. Hey, LaFawn. Spot right there. I know Craft Around the Clock is doing a Granny's Attic not really event, but that's their theme today, and I want to watch those because y'all know I'm into that granny core. I like the granny core and the cottage core and all that stuff. You're welcome, Amanda. I was going to do it when I was playing with it yesterday. I have not watched it yet, Carol Ann, but it is on my list to watch. I'm scared that I might actually cry on that one. I have not, Delina, but we're going to be all together today. So, I'm going to ask them about it then. I babysat my grandbabies last night, so I literally got home. I got me a pop because I needed some caffeine. I'm still drinking on it. Took a shower and got ready for my live. So, I haven't had time to talk to really either one of them. And Cindy's coming over later, so I'm just going to talk to them when we're all together. But as long as it's on a weekend, I think it'll work. If it's a weekday, it won't work. So, I haven't even looked at the calendar, sister. What day is that on? Do you know? Do you know? Okay, let me go grab my wax real fast. It's just right here. I know right where it's at. I say that. Yes, I do. I know right where it's at. But I want to make sure that this is dry because I don't want to mess it up. Hey, Christina. This part's the easy part. We're just going to Mod Podge. Y'all know how to Mod Podge. But this paper is so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. Alrighty. Now let me put the lid on here. I'm going to set this aside just to let it make sure that it's good and dry. I'm going to set it right there. And then on these, you guys, when you're doing these chalkboards, because these gold frames come with a chalkboard, okay? Don't try to paint. Don't try to Mod Podge. I don't know what this piece is right here, but it does not like nothing. Like, I can't get hardly anything to stick to it. So, I used the back side of it. And since this frame, or since this paper has dark on it, I'm not going to worry about painting. Hey, Beth, you watched it, you cried. I'm thinking I might cry on that one, and y'all know it's hard for me to cry with this medication that I take. But I do want to watch it. It is on my list, and it's probably going to be a Sunday after church kind of movie while I'm doing my laundry. Probably what I'll do. So I'll have this cross to use next. And if you're just hopping on here, this is European Excellency. Here is the number if you like this. Or you can type in exclamation Europe. Exclamation Europe. And it will give you the it'll give you the link to my affiliate where you can just go grab it. So I want to get this on here. I'm going to cut off. Some of the flowers are going to be cut off, but I want to make sure it's pretty well centered on both sides. So I'm going to kind of, y'all know I'm crooked. Which way this go? I don't think it matters. It don't matter. It does not matter. So I want to make sure that I get some on the top and some on the bottom, because it's going to cut just a little bit of it off. Okay, and then I am using DIY's liquid patina. Never used it. I'm sorry, Trudy, I said exclamation. Put hashtag Europe. Hashtag Europe. I am so sorry, sister. Told you the wrong one. Okay. I'm so excited about trying this. Y'all, I've been wanting to try liquid patina forever. Okay, so I'm going to start up here and just do this little piece. And this is rice paper, so, you don't have to worry about all the bubbles and all that stuff in it. Like, it's very, very forgiving. Hopefully it'll stick to this. It's not acting like it wants to stick to it. I've never done liquid patina. Have y'all used liquid patina? It's DIY's liquid patina. It's not acting like it wants to stick to my board. I may have to switch. It may be too thin. Or I may just need to put a heavier coat on it. I've never used it, so I don't know. I thought I'd come on here and use something different this time. It's DIY, Christina. DIY. It's just absorbing into this board quicker than I can get the paper down. So I'm just going to do a quick, I may have needed to paint it first. Hang on, I need a piece of, I don't want to rub this because it's going to, all right, let's see. Liquid patina does not like this board either. Hello, Stella. Hang on, I think it's starting to, no, it's not. Look, it's not sticking at all. Okay, let's do, that's heavy body gel. I don't want that either. Let me try my decoupage glue because my liquid patina's not wanting to work. Hey, Jennifer. Ow. Y'all, these fingers of mine. It opened two, so I guess it decided on the third one to not like it. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to do this. I'm a big DIY user, but I haven't used that. You haven't? Well, whoops. It does not like this board. So let me try my Pin Tart decoupage glue. Let me try it. I'll go over it with the liquid patina since it's lighter. Get it all over the back. There we go. There we go. That's working. Hello, Jill. That's working, y'all. Much better. Much more better. So liquid patina doesn't like a bare particle board, because that's what this is. It's just a particle board backing, or maybe an MDF. I'm not sure, but liquid patina absorbed right on into it and did not like it, so don't do that. Paint it first. If I would have painted it first, I'm sure it would have worked fine, because liquid patina, I've seen so many creators use it and they love it, so I know that it works. I'm just using a dry rag here to try to get it to stick down. I think I got it a little crooked, but you know, my face is a little crooked, so I always tell y'all that. Okay, now I'm going to clean this again. You love when I say mo better? I always say mo better. I need to start wearing my shirt, don't I? Can't get nothing on here straight. It don't like to go straight. I think it's because of all the gunk around it. You know how it dries around it. I need to just put some cellophane in there, and then it'll work better. It'll work better. Okay, now I'm going to take the liquid patina and I'm going to go over it, just to protect the top. And then I'm going to dry it. You know, a lot of times you have time to sit there and wait for it to dry, but we don't have time on a live to sit there and wait for things to dry. So we have to do it the fast way. I don't know. I know Mod Podge, if you take Mod Podge and you crisscross it when you're doing stuff, it looks like, you can sometimes make things look like a watercolor painting. I don't know if that works with liquid patina or not, so I didn't try it. But you guys, the other day, I was on Gretchen and Loretta's private page, and I did a book. And I don't know what I did with that book. Oh, it's over there. But I did a crosshatch crackle. I'm not sure if I love it or not. I need to figure out a way to get the marks out of it, but the crackle was like all different directions instead of just straight down. Now when you do the glue, it just gives you the straight down effect. Well, this actually had like cross hatches in it, and it was really cool looking, other than the brush strokes. I don't like the brush strokes. Some people don't mind them. I wasn't loving them. Y'all, thank you for all those hearts going up. Try to make sure that this is good and dry again, because we got to dry things. Oh, that's going to be pretty once you put the dark wax on it. It's too pink right now, but it's not going to be. It won't be too pink. And this MDF board or particle board or whatever this board is, it does bow. So, but when you get it in there, look how crooked I got that. Boy, howdy. Should have checked it from the back. Hello, my Sioux Ford champion. I may run an iron over this too. Just to make sure it's good and stuck down, because there's a spot over here that I can see that's not actually wanting to stick very well still. Don't know why I'm having so much trouble decoupaging. You'd think this is my first go round with it, and it ain't. Thank you, Beth. This came from Temu. Got it from Temu. It's shorts. Trying to let you see. It's a Temu outfit, and it's got pockets. You know, I order from there a lot. Sometimes you get some good stuff, sometimes you don't. Those, I don't know if y'all saw my pajamas the other day. Those pajamas came from Temu as well. They have these on Amazon, but they're more expensive on Amazon. And honestly, I didn't have to wait very long at all. I don't know what's going on with the Temu stuff, but you get it a lot quicker than you used to. I know some people are still skeptical. I can't say that word. Of Temu, but I mean, sometimes I get good stuff, sometimes I don't. I will tell you, I buy my grandbabies their bamboo pajamas that their moms like, and it's wonderful. It does gotta have pockets, Gail, most certainly. Yes, pockets are a must. And And if you can find a good dress with pockets in it, that's even more better. Y'all, sorry. I forgot to put my phone on D&D, and the Walgreens is calling me to tell me that I have a script ready. I do have a piece of bling, like I said, that I'm going to put on here. You are, Beth, a lot of people are. Like I said, I've never had trouble with it, but, I mean, I'm not going to try to convince anybody to do it. Do what you feel comfortable with, for sure. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. I always use PayPal when I'm paying, so I don't really have issues. I don't use my card on there, I guess I should say. This is not wanting to sand off. I think I need a new sander. I probably have one in one of these three. There's 3 of them sitting here. Guess I could switch. There we go. That one's newer. One little piece. All right. So there is our cross. So pretty. I love that. Do y'all love that? Okay. Now we're going to get out our wax. And where's my wax brush? Right here. Beth, I have the app. I use the app. So y'all, this stuff is Chalk Tea Dark Paste Wax, in case you're new to my wax that I use. I dab it in there, and watch this. I just dabbed a couple of times. I should have only dabbed once, because watch this. I'm taking most of it off. Look at that. It's so good that you don't have to use very much at all. Because I don't want to... Isn't it pretty? I don't want this to be like overbearing. So I'm just going to kind of brush over it. Okay, so I just want it a little darker because of the paper. And then I'm going to take a wipe and I'm going to wipe it back with a wipe. Since I didn't put clear wax over it first, I don't want it to be super dark. I just want it to be dirtier. I always say it dirtier. I don't, that's probably not the correct terminology, but I always say dirty things up. And then if you get too much off, you could always go back in and add more. And I'm going to do the sides too. Went in one time because we want them to match. And then I'm going to take it off. And if you wanted to be able to take more of the dark off than just what comes off with a baby wipe, you can put a clear wax on it first, and then you can take back more, because the clear wax acts as an eraser. And sometimes if you get too much on there, you can also use some clear wax and pull it off. I don't think that it pulls it off as much. Some people say it does. I've never had great luck doing it that way, but other people have. Hey, Regina. So, you can see where I got the lumpy bumps in that one. So it just looks like it's got more texture. The lumpy bumps, y'all like that? I'm always coming up with something, aren't I? Keeping most of that on there. All right, let me see if I like that or if I want to go darker. I think I want to go a little darker. Oh, get hot. I want to go a little darker. Whoa, not that dark. That was loud. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. Oh, Joanne, thank you. I thought about brushing some gold in it too. Let me grab the gold. I think I want to do that, but I'm going to use paint. And I hope I don't mess it up. So I'm going to dry brush this. I'm just going to pour some out right here. This is the folk art. This isn't the liquid gold leaf. Christina, I don't know who's going to make dinner tonight. We may go out to eat. I'm not real sure. Well, I was going to try to do that, but it's not wanting to come out. So I'll just dip my brush in here, and then I'm going to get most of that off again. And that'll just make it kind of shimmer. It's not really going to show up gold. I know people are like, why are you going to paint over it gold if you just painted the gold, got the gold off? Because that was too gold. That was a little bit too much gold for my liking. And I want it to kind of, I want this paper to kind of blend in. Like I want it to match. And that pink was just way too pink. So I think this is the best way to get that look. So see, it's kind of like got now a shimmery to it. And if you don't like if you got too much again, you can wipe it back because it's paint and it's wet. I think I like that. Look at that. Grody. Grody, grody. Okay. Don't put that in the water. Ow! My pokey tool poked me. Now I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of all this. What y'all think about that frame? Y'all like that frame? Shouldn't have got rid of that yet, but we'll use this. And I'm going to put this back in here. It won't snap back in the way that it's supposed to because it bowed, but that's okay. And then we're going to put this back in here. You got to get the little thingies out your way. And these frames sometimes are a challenge to get back in there because your frame kind of moves around whenever you're... It doesn't move around. What am I trying to say? When you paint it, it changes the frame a little bit, I feel like. I don't know if it really does, but I feel like it might. So then we have that. And doesn't that look better instead of that soft pink? Thank you, Cindy. Cindy said we're going to eat wherever they want to go. So I really like that. And then, so y'all know I'm not a sparkly gal. And I don't feel like this is one that does not need a bow. Because y'all know I'm a bow girl. I like bows. But not for a lot of my things. So I was going through all my Totally Dazzled stuff. I do need to order some new things. Because all my pieces are pretty old. But they have a set of crosses. And I got a whole bunch of different crosses. And this one is the rose gold. And it's got some diamonds in there. So I'm just going to sit that right in the middle of it. It's beautiful without it. So it doesn't... Hey, Shonda, thank you. Hey, thank you, Sherry. Sherry, your stool with inlays is absolutely gorgeous, sister. I started watching your replay because I missed you yesterday. But I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. You can leave this part off. If I had multiple, maybe in the corners, I don't know. But I'm just going to put it right in the middle because there's just a dark spot right there. And I think that it'll look just fine if I put it right there. Right in the middle. And I'm not going to glue it down like superb. Just going to put one little spot down where that diamond is in the middle of it. And I'm done a little bit sooner than I'm supposed to be. But that's okay. So there is our European Excellency Totally Dazzled piece. Love that this cross is... Oh, I thank you, Linda. I love this. And again, hashtag, not exclamation, hashtag Europe will take you to... It'll send you the link to get... to look at all the papers. She's got some beautiful papers, you guys. So be checking them out if you like rice papers. Because she's got a whole slew of them. I couldn't even look through all of them. There were so many. But anyway, I will let you all go. It was a workout. Well, you did beautiful. Thank you, Christina. But you guys, oh wow, that is truly amazing. You're such an amazing artist. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. But remember that I love you, God loves you more, and be the light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.